Good morning. We're back to the telephones, and this one is a little bit different. I picked it up not that long ago. I can't remember where, probably eBay. Yeah, it's different. Outwardly it just looks like a normal press button telephone, German design, and yeah, it is that. It's only on pulse, but it's a little bit more. You've got an extra button. You've got one button there and one button there. Presumably this button would be probably for the earth calling or something like that, whereas the other button was used to bring in a modem. I don't quite know how it was done, but this is actually a modem or a digital. It's a phone that you can connect onto the modem. All right, this service is completely over now. This is probably why this phone turned up, if I'm to be honest. It was used in Germany. The date on this phone, as far as I know, let me turn him over and have a little look at the base. There's the date there, 389, so it's a few years old, but obviously not ancient. The number FeTAp 756D, made by BP, and I can't remember who that maker is. So if someone out there can quickly remind me, it's definitely a German make. It's a typical German type of phone. I believe they did in fact make this phone with the keypad so you could change it to a pulse or a tone. This one is obviously on pulse, and presumably the reason being is because this was a data phone, or one that you'd connect to a modem. Also, look at the different kinds of plug it's got on it. There's the end that was on there, going to a little adapter which takes it out to a standard. Don't ask me a number of these blooming things, but it's a standard type of connector. And yes, it does work as a normal phone. I've plugged that in and it does work. So although the original service was discontinued in 1996, that's when the German authorities took that service out. Of course, with computers and that, things change, and they rapidly change. I can remember how things was years ago when you dialed up for the modem. It was quite a palaver, and that's what this type of phone did. I understand it gave out a fixed digit, or I think it was a fixed tone that switched the modem on. That's basically what happened. Don't say it's exactly what happens, but the rest of the telephones are the same as you'd find in this model. They're well made, actually. There's your bell. That's got BP in there as well. I'm trying to think who BP was. They're obviously a maker in Germany. I'm looking closely, and you've got your induction coil. These were well made. Why the size of that resistor? That's quite a high power job. They obviously had a reason. And this is the press button. I'm assuming that's the right one for the modem. Everything else is as you would find on this model of phone. It is well made. All right, it's plastic. There again, phones of that era invariably were. The only thing that let it down, and one of my little bugbears, is the little screws that go in to hold the case down. Now this case is quite easy to take off, as you can see. It hasn't got any bits connected to it, so you can just unscrew from the base, which they are in captive screws. Well, they appear to be captive, but I wouldn't keep taking them out and taking them in, because it's in plastic, not set in a nice brass insert or collar, but it does the job, and I suppose that's the main thing. All your leads going in are on little plugs, so obviously try if possible not to break any of these leads, or you have to renew them. With the chance of getting plugs like that, I would have thought was nil, but these ones seem to be okay. Just want to try and think of anything else on there which might be of interest. Oh, they're connected together. I was wondering what those were. They're actually two contacts, but they're bridged. They've got metal across them, as you have with this one there. Let me get my good old pointer. Well, we're in there. A little bridging clip, as that is. That's probably to do with the use when it was on for data. Anyhow, that's more or less all I've got to say on here. As I say, I think I upset someone along the line. I was saying that I'm trying to find a way of perhaps making it clearer to look up a particular telephone, a particular lamp, or whatever. I find it difficult because I'm not very good with computers, and as soon as I put that lamp up yesterday, the same person got back to me very upset that I hadn't done anything. Mind you, I don't think he's done any videos himself, so you know, might learn then if he ever does videos, that it's more to just well, it is more than just to put them up. There's probably a way of doing it, so if anyone wants to help me, tell me what would be better. No one else has ever moaned about this, so we'll wait and see. Anyhow, I'm going to leave you all now. My stock of phones is gradually, well, the phones that I've put up on videos are gradually getting less and less, which is obvious. So I might have to start showing some that haven't been shown before, but make sure the ones that go back. But with all my other bits and bobs, probably no need. Anyhow, once again, thanks for watching. Any comments please make. We've got the case there, although I think it's called a thumbnail print, shows the phone as it should be. This one obviously shows it taken apart, or not taken apart, but just with the covers taken off. So once again, this is the, what was that number again? I don't like numbers, you might have guessed that. No, there's the number. FeTAp 756D, date 3rd month 89, and made by, I think BP is obviously the maker, and I can't remember which one it is. I know most of the makes of these German phones, but on this one has slipped me. So I'm going to stop rambling on, and yeah, thanks for watching. This phone will work perfectly okay on a normal telephone system, although it may be a data phone, it still works as a normal phone. And although there were several connections on this lead, and looking at the plug which goes in, you can also see I think it's, how many has it got? 4. There's 4 connecting wires there, but it works perfectly okay plugged into a normal socket which takes that type of plug. I can do most types here, but testing it works okay. So once again, thanks for watching. Any comments please make. Thanks again. Thank you.